Hi, welcome back to my kitchen. I'm back from holidays, back in my own kitchen, and I'm expecting company. I'm going to, I have a very good friend of mine from my work coming over for dinner tonight, her and her family. And I decided that I'm going to make a traditional Italian dinner. So, easy peasy. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a nice spaghetti pasta sauce. I'm gonna make penne. I'm gonna make a nice pasta sauce, and I'm gonna make homemade meatballs. So here we go. First things first, I'm gonna put my pot on medium. I'm gonna add my oil. I always use extra virgin olive oil. Garlic. Oh, no can go. Doesn't fit. Oh, this one doesn't either. I'm sure this one does. I put tons of garlic. Probably about, I want to say, four teaspoons. Sometimes I add onion, but I'm not going to add onion today. I'm going to keep it a little simple. Okay, I'm going to add my meat. This is meat with the bone in it, just beef. Okay, it's going to give a nice taste to the sauce. And we're going to brown that up on all sides. Put a little bit of salt on the meat. So once that's browned on all sides, we're going to add our sauce. Okay, so our meat is nice and brown. I'm just going to add a little bit of the basil flakes. And some parsley. We don't want our garlic to burn, so that is perfect right there. Now we're going to start adding our sauce. I'm using the passata, the strained tomato. And for every jar of sauce that I add, I put about a quarter cup of water, a quarter jar of water, you'll see. I'm making enough sauce, not only for today, but this sauce is going to be good for, probably another 2 dinners. I could put it in the leftover sauce. I can put it in in a Tupperware bowl and freeze it. Or if I know that I'm going to be using it within the next maybe 3-4 days, I'll leave it in the fridge. Okay. Let's add some water. This is also a good way to wash your jars. That's going to be so yummy. I haven't made meat sauce like this traditional meat sauce with the bone and the meatballs in a while. So I'm kind of jonesing it myself. Okay, that's done. Now we're going to bring this to a boil. And in the meantime, I'm going to make my meatballs. And then we'll throw those in there. Now, meatballs. Sometimes I will bake the meatballs and then put them in. Or fry, but usually bake. Or sometimes I throw the meatball in here to cook, and it just makes the sauce taste even better. And that's what I'm doing today. I'm gonna make the meatballs and drop them right in here. Okay, we will be right back. Okay, while we're waiting on the sauce to come to a boil, I'm going to prepare my meatballs. So I got my ground beef. I'm not mixing pork, veal, beef. I'm just making beef meatballs. I prefer them. I find them to be moist, and my family loves them. So that's what I'm doing. So we got meat. Then we're going to put in, depending on how much meat you have, I'm thinking 3 eggs. So 3 eggs. Okay. Then we're going to put some grated cheese. Done. Little bit of salt. Some black pepper. Okay. And I've used the Italian style breadcrumbs because it has all the parsley and all that in there. Oh, a whole bunch of nice spices. Okay. You gotta get your hand in there. Like that. And this is my famous meatballs. This is a recipe from my mom. She used to make them like this, just with the ground beef, and they're amazing. Yeah, I'm gonna put one more egg because there is a lot of meat in there. Okay, let's drop one more egg in there. Beautiful. That's it. Nice and moist. Okay. Perfect. Let me just check on the sauce so we can start dropping the meatballs in the sauce. Let me move you over here so you can see what I'm doing. Oh, nice. Beautiful. Just what I wanted. A nice little boil. Now we're going to put the meatballs in here and we're going to lower it and we're going to let it simmer for a good hour and a half, maybe even 2 hours. We'll check it in an hour and a half and we might have to go to the 2 hours. You know what? The longer it simmers, the tastier it gets. So now I make my meatballs about that size. And I just drop them in, just like that. We're gonna have a lot of meatballs. That's okay. Not only are we gonna have dinner today, these meatballs tomorrow in a sandwich. Oh my God. I gotta lower this a bit. When you go to stir this, you have to be very, very careful. Just right at the beginning because the meatballs will just fall apart. You don't want them to break up. So just very, very careful. And that's it. Okay, I'm gonna put the rest of my meatballs in. We'll see you in a bit. And the sauce is ready. Look at that, beautiful. Nice thick pasta sauce with meatballs.